Rossi and Hercules. How's everyone going in Vegas? I can't hear you. How's everyone going in Vegas? Good. I hope you enjoy yourself here. I hope you guys came by and met Hercules, watching sleep throughout the entire day and everything. Now he's smelling what's been on stage. There's all kinds of weird creatures around here, and you humans too, huh? But really, we're here for several reasons, and thanks to the amazing Pet Expos, we get to tour around the country, letting people know what we do and who we are, besides being the pit bulls. But basically, you know, it's good to see all these dogs here and everything. And, you know, I've been getting a lot of questions about Hercules today, so let me, set it straight. They're like, if I'm the one that's, you know, being the guy about educating their dogs to be neutered or spayed, why does Hercules still have his cojones? Well, Hercules was actually born in Las Vegas. I used to live over there by Lake Mead and Simmons. I was here for 3 years, and I was doing rescue here. And when he was rescued out of a litter of puppies, he had a blood hemoglobin. Can I help you? A blood hemoglobin in his ear, and he went under surgery, and he almost died, and the vet said he's allergic to anesthesia. That's why he still has his package. I got 5 more pit bulls, and they're all fixed, and whether spayed or neutered. It's kind of shame, that I see a whole bunch of pit bulls running around, which is a good thing, but half of them are not fixed. I know they only got Hercules the same excuse. We're not trying to delete the population of pit bulls by getting them spayed and neutered. But when you go across the country like we do, and you see anywhere from 60 to 80% of each dog pound has pit bulls, then we have a problem. You know, and thanks to the show Pit Boss is being able to change people's mind of what pit bulls really are, and they are now being adopted faster than they used to be before. And, you know, it was kind of funny, before the show came on and me and Hercules was traveling, we'd go in the LAX airport, and we're walking down, and we'd be clearing and departing like the Red Sea, because it was a pit bull service animal. Now you got people like, okay, we got to catch our flight and stop petting the dog. It's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. And, you know, again, we need to keep on using our dogs in a positive sense. We need to keep on socializing when you're raising them with other animals and other humans. Because it ain't the dog that's acting like an idiot, it's the human the way that trains a dog. You know, who are we really punishing? I tell a lot of people who are anti-pit bulls, when they have no information or no facts, when you have a 1 in 15 million chance of being bitten by any dog in this country, but only 6 to 8% of that comes from a pit bull. And then you have 1 in a 12 chance to be victimized by a violent crime by a human. Who we ain't killing? Not the, you know, really. I'm sorry, and I know I've been in prison, so it goes that way. A lot of people don't know in the 20s, 30s, and 40s, pit bulls were used as nanny dogs to watch over kids. At the same time, they were movie stars such as Little Pete from Rascals, or Pete from Little Rascals, and the RCA dog. They were the military poster dog. At the same time, they ran on 2 White House lawns and 2 separate presidential, presidents. You know, what are we doing now? We want to make them bigger, we want to make them stronger, and we want them to train to be vicious. You know, why train a dog that's so strong to be vicious? You want a guard dog? Get a German Shepherd or a Rottweiler or a Dobie, because that's what they're for. You want a nice, docile family dog? Get one like Hercules, huh? Hercules! He can care less. So what we try to do through the show, through going through tours, visiting, junior high schools and everything, is the importance about taking care of your dog. Some people shouldn't have a dog, just like some people shouldn't have kids. They know who they are. A pit bull may be for you or may not. Pick up a book and read about the dog and see if that's the dog you want, and don't be an idiot. I mean, you know, some people shouldn't even have a chihuahua. But they can be just as nasty as every other dog in this world. You know, sorry people with chihuahuas, but you know. My dog trainer Candy is always getting on my case because I talk bad about chihuahuas, but, you know, and little people. This is my other assistant that you haven't seen on TV yet. Christian, give him a hand. My little mini me and everything. And, you know, please support all the rescue groups out here. If you can't do it financially by giving them a couple bucks, volunteer your time. Go pick up some shit and poop. He's gonna retire rich one of these days. You know, pick up some food. Help out with cleaning the dogs and walking the dogs. They need your help. So we're gonna do a little Q&A. If you guys have any questions, raise your hand, whether it's about us, whether it's about the show, whether about, you know, anything. But first of all, everyone knows Athena? Y'all wanna know where she's gonna be at? Watch the show next week. Now raise your hand if you want to take a question. Anyone, you dear. You haven't been watching the show lately. She goes to Sebastian's still around. He's back.
He's back. He's back.
Or now. What was the craziest rescue? Actually, that one hasn't even been aired. It was before Pit Boss. It happened in Las Vegas when we was doing some volunteer work for the Nevada SPCA, where they sent me on a golf course, and I spent 6 hours trying to catch a pit bull that animal control could not get. That dog is still at Nevada SPCA. So that was the most craziest rescue. Okay, raise your hands. Oh, there you go.
What can we do to keep the show on the air? Because we love you.
What can we do to keep the show on the air? Keep watching it. Keep writing in. A series, thank you, series. Season finale's 2 hours next week, but we've already been, we're coming back, that's all I can say. What is their favorite thing about pits? Well, they're nicer than me. The biggest challenge is going through the rescue is changing people's minds and dealing with the ignorant people in City Hall and the state capitol and so forth. I mean, y'all know about the city of Denver. So after we went there, they ended up changing only part of the law where service animals of any breed, which was a federal law anyways, are allowed in the city of Denver because of the show. But ever since, you know, every time the show is aired, every time, you know, someone reads about it, it's even in the back of the book, they have to actually turn down their email systems, turn down their phone systems, and everything because they get overloaded, and that's showing what the nation is trying to do. And at the same time, I was told by the city council not to come to the city of Denver because I called them all Nazis on national TV, and they said they're going to arrest me for slander. They kiss my ass. Dirty.
What can we do to keep pit bulls in families? What can we do to help the pit bulls to stay alive and not be murdered or killed.
Well, what can you do to keep a pit bull alive is to keep it at your house. And if it's too,
By the government.
by the government, like banning BSL and everything. They have to be shown the facts. And our site, Peanuts for Pit Bulls website, has all the facts that you need to, defend the BSL laws. And do it, politically correct. Don't act like an idiot, because they're going to be thinking you're acting like what they think a pit bull acts. Most of the people around the country doing this BSL thing has never been around a pit bull, has never seen a pit bull do anything wrong, or nobody knows anyone that they say these attacks are happening. They're just going on the media, sensationalism. And you guys really don't know. There's about 1,000 cities in this country right now with pit bull bans. It's mind-boggling. How long did I have Hercules? He was a litter of puppies around 10 weeks old, and he's around 7 now. Yeah, I left Vegas in 2007. It's too hot.
Oh, it's fine.
Are the pit bull breeds more prone to cancer than any other breed? No. There are breeds that have certain, things like, allergies for pit bulls is bad. Dysplasia, if I can say it right, is bad. Hercules and Geisha have bad allergies, and they've had it all their life. We thought it was food, but it turned out to be environmental chemical. Everything's made with a chemical, carpet and everything, and that's what breaks them out. Questions? Woodrow Wilson and Franklin. We need to spend a little more money on the sound system. Where's she at? Yes. I don't know in the past year, but we've successfully placed over 450 pit bulls in homes since 2001. Oh, you're talking about Romeo. They want to know what's happening with Romeo. Well, again, next week on Saturdays you'll find more information. How many people remember Mama Dog? Do you know, where are you at? Mama Dog's owner. Well, just to let you know, Mama Dog owner actually lives here in Las Vegas and has a permanent home with this lady that I don't know where she's at. But, she thinks the show's funny. Okay, little people in pit bulls can be, huh? We have several veterinarians that either give us half off or free throughout the city of LA. We don't just use one. Questions, people? Don't be afraid. I ain't gonna bite you. Yes?
Why does Nancy show on Saturday night? Why does she say she doesn't want to bring a pit bull into a house that already has a parolees?
Why does Tia from Pit Bulls and Parolees say that she doesn't want to bring another pit bull into a house of other dogs? I don't know. I disagree. I live with 6 pit bulls. You know. Oh yeah, we all pre-test the dogs to make sure they get along. Yes, that's what we do. Okay, so the remark was wrong. So because we make a bet that if I don't start, if I say, everyone says I can't get on stage or in front of a guest speaker without using, at least I'm not using the headphones. Yes, now you get it. Any more questions, people? Hey, what's up, Giovanni? Has Hercules ever been aggressive to anybody?
Most of you asked this.
No. And actually, he's only like this docile is when he's not around his pack at home. When he's around his pack at home, we get to our house and I go right, he goes left. The entire time we don't even really hang out. He usually hangs around with his mentor. I wouldn't say his mentor, Mussolini, because they do know how to break into the refrigerator and steal the beer. So Mussolini, actually, we had to hide the wine. We were leaving it on the ground, and in Mexico, where we lived for a time, we have solid tiles, and they would figure out how to bash it on the floor to get to the wine. So I guess it's taking it in stride of pit bull alcoholics. There's a place in Las Vegas called Heaven Can't Wait, which we dealt with it before. If you have a pit bull that needs to be fixed, contact them, correct?
You want to get into pit
We do, there are different things. There's a couple free and spay neuter programs, and we do work with the LASPCA to get vouchers. So if you have a pit bull and you ain't got that much money, call or contact Heaven Can't Wait. We've already filmed in Las Vegas. Well, that's up to the producers. Hercules got to see his sister, Nirvana, I think it was. So we may come back, we may not. I can't answer that. How's my back? It's hanging in there. Good days and bad days and better. Oh, this a medium day. Is that it, guys? There you go. Do I have puppies right now? We may have two, but you have to live in Southern California. We don't want to ship another dog or add another pit bull to the population that already exists in Las Vegas. You first? Thank you. Happy birthday. I'm 29. Yeah. Giovanni, what's up? What dog ran away in Mexico? Who can answer that? Dominico's our little skateboarder. He actually, we all remember Steven. He watches, matter of fact, he's watching Geisha and Valentino in my house in LA, but last week Mr. Einstein didn't close the gate all the way, and Dominico and Hercules were running the neighborhood for like 10 minutes. So it's good that you need to please keep your gates closed. You think he got yelled at on the show? You could imagine what happened that day. How many? You haven't been keeping up with us, have you? 450 we placed since 2001, and thank you for re-asking me that. Why do most rescue shelters, animal shelters, don't take pit bulls unless it's a euthanized shelter? Because they're idiots, and I hope one of you guys are in here. You know, but at the same time, a lot of them are always burdened with pit bulls, and they're hard to adopt out. If they keep on having a whole facility as pit bulls, they're never going to get a dog adopted out. They're not going to be able to help out other dogs.
No, I don't want to.
And that's a little part of the reason. Others, they just don't understand.
We all want to wish you happy birthday. I know it was your birthday yesterday.
Yes, everyone wants to give Shorty a shout out on his birthday.
Happy birthday!
Oh, go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shorty. Happy birthday to you.
And we're leaving on that note, people. Thank you. Again, don't visit the booth. We'll be right over here. We still have books to sell and photos, okay? Thank you.